So how to make $300 plus monthly using the PCT copy and paste system. So let's move. So I put $300 here intentionally because I'm not someone that believe in making that people that are making more than $300 in our community per month. I know people like that. So, but I'm also intentional about these things. I don't want to bring people that will think that they want to make 1 billion in one day or those kind of things. I don't want to attract those kind of people to our community. I want people in our community to be people who, yes, they have big vision, but they are willing to work hard. They understand that it takes process. So PTT means part-time trading. You understand? PTT means part-time trading. So, like I said, you have to write. So this is probably not the first webinar that you have joined. So let me first of all state that what nothing you will learn here, or even when you join our community, nothing you learn, see in the community will work for you if you don't take action. And one of the things I've learned about action is that action starts not when you are doing the things, but your belief system. It's a belief system that will make you accept, not even being told to act. So the Bible, one of my favorite scriptures says that when there's no vision, the people perish. So you have to be very, very you have to be very, very intentional about programming your mind. Remember, even those books are recommended, they're meant to work on your mind and create a new belief system for you. So let's go. You have to answer my, like I said, it's going to be interactive. Are you ready to make, so now if you already make more than $10 monthly, you can increase the amounts. But I always want this session to be interactive. You would have joined and know this thing. I want to start seeing some commitment from you. And I'm going to ask a lot of commitment questions. Are you ready to take the actions that will help you earn $300 monthly? So just answer in the chat box. I want to, I like, 20 people here say they want to join the community, so I should be expecting that level of answers. Are you ready to take the actions that will help you earn $300 plus monthly? You have to answer in the chat box. Why are you using downcast emoji Monday? I should say you believe like this. Answer yes. Where is face down? This man. So because your belief system is very, very important. I remember when I started my first blog as a university student, that was 2016, 2017. So I had a limited understanding of any online, but once I found a system that worked, I had that unshakable belief that it worked for me because what I had worked on my mindset. So that was how I was able to make my first. I made $3,000 between the first 3 months. That based on the dollar rate then, $3,000 was around 1 million naira, 1 point something million. It's not now that $3,000 is 4.5 million naira. If it was then, I would have just been, oh God. So back then, but based on dollar rate, $3,000 was 1 point something million, 1.1 or so. But it was still good money in 3 months. So, but what it was the mindset. So I want you to type this, type it yourself. Since people are using downcast emoji, type it full. Say, I believe I can make $300 a month. One of the things that I did that helped me last year, that was I stopped reading Nigerian news. I remember that you still read news, Nigerian news. How many people here still read Nigerian news? How many people here still read Nigerian news? Like you read Punch, Vanguard, you follow Sahara Reporters, or what's the name of that other one? Don't stop that in this year. Oh. You don't have any faith. If you keep consuming Nigerian news, you never believe you can make it in this country. You give up. You even if you don't, you like your brain will just check out. I can assure you. So if you do it, stop reading Nigerian news. Stop reading Nigerian news. Go and read. If you are doing something in tech, go and read TechCrunch. Like read places where they post things that what helps people. Because imagine not worrying about the state of the country, or if Tinubu will just wake up and create some policies that will affect you. So they have added 15 naira this thing. So everything in Nigeria is designed to favor a small set of people. So what matters is what you're able to do for yourself. And talking about this community, it's not just about belief. Understand? It's about the work. And please don't just understand this thing. Some people understand this now. When you join the community, they just believe that what things are happening automatically. So the system has just follow my slides. So this PTT system has worked for people, have helped people on diverse walks of life. You understand? So I think this is even Chimeze's screenshots. Not okay, Daniel, not Chimeze. But it's someone a Chimeze's screenshots. And so there are people that we have different people. We have people who are who have been trading for a while in the community, and people who have been trading like the first time. So this is Joseph's like his first trade, like he put his first trade. Yes, and please, the signals are not 100% accurate though. I've been able to source. I'm actually trying to rekindle that. Even though I send them a message today to get access for the year, so by tomorrow they should give me access. Because I try my best to source the best signals. But no, anybody that tells you that that signal is 100% accurate is a lie. So our signals, yes, we hit stop loss, but we have a better winning rate. So the goal is that you have more wins than losses. I'll not sit down here and tell you that all the signals is profit. It's impossible. It's in trading. It's not, even the best traders don't have 100% win rates. So I just thought to put that out to manage your expectations. So there are just four sections. I'm not going to breeze through it. You understand? We have the intro to the copy and paste system, how the foreign markets work, how to leverage the copy and paste system to earn as a newbie, and how the PTC community can help you. You understand? So I'm happy that I even shared that, because like I have so many testimonials. I just shared some of those testimonials. So the reason I'm sharing all these things, so you understand that the things can work for you also if you give it the utmost attention. I'm trying my best to. I've already been here for a while because first of all, these financial goals. So, but I'll try my best to keep this everything short. So I'm sure that the people that are in the community will probably would have left. They probably left because they're like, I'm already at the community. So this like table of contents I just showed you, that's what I'm very intentional about making this thing very, very short. This is actually the slides I use for all my presentation. So I'm not going to assume that everybody here knows me, so I have to introduce myself. Please, where is this slide? Sorry, I'm moving between slides here. So my name is Adilu. It's actually 7, not 6. Over the past 7 years, I've helped thousands of individuals and businesses that I've worked with unlock growth in different areas. So I understand personal growth, research, early user growth, content marketing, and the rising community design. That's why even though I'm not an advanced trader, I'm able to build a community like this that helps people trade, because I know when to delegate and when to lean on my own strengths. So it's one of the things. And everything I teach, even apart from trading, everything I teach, I'm not just, I'm not a guru. A guru is someone that only teaches. The one that have not gotten results. I have a lot of results. So if you look, I was also listed as one of the top 100 creators in Africa by Seller. Some of us know Seller. So I'm someone that knows what I'm doing. So I'm introducing myself to you. I'm not assuming that everybody here know me. So with that said, let us move to this thing, because like I said earlier, my journey into this tech space started 2016. So the end of 2016, now when I got my first laptop, then I built my first WordPress blog. It didn't work out. Then 2017, and I built my second blog on Steam. Some people here knows, people like Ngozi here knows Steemit. So that was what kicked that. And what I was one of the first people that monetized a WhatsApp account with digital products. And I've taught a lot of people on how to do that. I'm even looking at another writing course this year to even show people how to do that. So I work with companies all over the world in like 4 or 5 continents. No, not five, sorry, 4 continents: Africa, Europe, America, and Asia. It's Middle East and a continent. I mean, Middle East is under Asia, so that's 4, not 5. Uh, so I'm just going to go, like I said, I'm moving fast through the slides. So one of the things that have helped me is borrowing brilliance, which serve as the foundation of what I'm going to teach. So I've been studying this concept of borrowing brilliance over the years. And even though it's multi companies that apply it very well, it can still be applied on a personal level. I'll give you examples of companies and also individuals. So the first is what this is one. I think this is one of the greatest copy and paste examples. So the first smartphone, or the first smartphone, was launched by Apple. I think I think the iPhone 1 was 2006, right? Tech people correct me if I'm wrong. So the first smartphone was made by Apple. That's the iPhone 1 in 2006. And was years not. I don't even think Samsung would do for 1 year to copy them, because there are a lot of concepts out there, but people didn't even know how to like implement it. So once Apple implemented that, a lot of people started copying them. That's why till today, Apple is still like, iPhone is still like, even though I think Samsung now has more market share than them, but they are still the best. That's just the truth. If you know people like MKGG, you know. Another popular example is like for these presentations, when I was doing a slide last year, I wanted to like use various type of examples. How many people here know? I think the millennials will know her. How many people here know Linda Ikeji? How many people here know Linda Ikeji? Maybe millennials will know her. Probably the Gen Z that might not know her. Lina Jeje is one of the biggest bloggers this country I've ever seen. But she actually made a mistake because she didn't transit fast to Instagram. She stayed on her blog for too long. So Instablog ate her lunch. And I'm sure if you go to Instablog's page and scroll to when they started, you'll find out what some of the contents will come from Lina Keji's blog. So Instablog moved like to Instagram when Instagram was becoming hot. So had the first mover advantage. They just copied what Lina Keji was doing on her blog spot and just did it on Instagram. And now Instablog is very, very big. Even though Linda later came to Instagram, but Instablog is not bigger than her. She didn't make that move fast. That's not possible. We have to learn how to move fast in important things. Then this is a company. This is like this thing. I mean, we all know Kabi. Okay, well, if you don't know Kabi, that means you don't spend time online. The black guy Kabilami is it basically just used the Mr. Bean system. So Mr. Bean was dominated television with being a mime. That means he does not speak, he just uses mannerisms and became very popular. Kabi just replicated the same thing on social media. So he built a multi-million-dollar brand without speaking. So these are more testimonials. Like I said, I have a lot of testimonials. Because why one of the things about this was copying, that was whenever you have to focus on originality to the point of systems. So there's originality. Like now, if the people that join our community and as a general that trades, they start even crafting their own strategy. But you have to have, it always pays to have that foundational thing to start with. Even when I started building my blog, then I used the writing framework of my mentor before I even started developing I made my first million with using the writing framework of my mentor before I even started creating my own framework. So it doesn't mean school are made of seeing copying as bad. Copying is bad when you are trying to like rip off somebody's work in like and take credit for it. But you are already using signals. So you say, I'm not they ask you, I'm using signals, so I'm not a trader yet or something like that. So because what system works for everyone, all you need to ask is your special. Even people who have learned, people like my wife, she will tell my wife told me personally she was using her strategy to start before she started creating her own strategy. Even people who learn forex from scratch without using signals will tell you that what this is where I copied their trading style before I started was formulating my own trading style. So everything I do with my brand, I have people that what I copy their system, and with time goes on, I'm going to what I'm going to like start what's working on it towards plan. Okay, what's my own unique standpoint for these things? So I think if I'm getting cold, it's time for another affirmation. So let's just split it into two. Remember, I think when we're doing our goal setting workshop, we talk about splitting things in 2 weeks. So let's type in the chat box. I can make $150 within the next 2 weeks. So we're cutting the money into two. But remember, you have to start looking at yourself from a weekly standpoint now, not just a monthly standpoint. So it means you will not come and trade one day in a week. You not tell yourself, I'll catch up. So let's type, guys. Like I said, my sessions are very interactive. You have to say these things until your mind believe it. That's how you take action. So I can make $150 in 2 weeks. Let's type in the chat box. So who don't like this thing I'm saying now? They say that, what is this guy? Why is this guy telling us to type things? It's to work on your mind. Your mind has to open. So these are the different testimonials. I'm trying to zoom in so that you can see it. Because I have people from all walks of life in this community. So okay, this is Chidera. Okay, this guy, his testimonial came before he even started trading. He said that he went through all my video guides and blog, and what he said that there's a keenness I help people keep their fun and not lose their capital. So he was thanking me for like the guide. I don't have it. It doesn't benefit me if you come and start trading and you lose all your money in one day. It doesn't benefit me. So I want this community to have longevity. Then this other guy was just saying that okay, this was when rate was 1,004. And he said that what did he say? Okay, he made, I think he made $40 on his first trading day or something like that. So we were talking about it. So he was saying that I have not seen this kind of free money before, that kind of thing. So, but I always also tell them that journal. That's one thing you should do. I advise you to do as a journal your trades. You will make more. So there's a question here: is your passion feeding you? So I've always maintained that any skill you have can help you build the life that you want. The most important thing is commitment. So there are skills that might be strange to you, but you learn and commit. Trading. One of the reasons why I'm very passionate about this community is something that can start giving money in a short period of time to work out those things. Because normally, if you want to start learning how to trade, it will still take you long. But you just putting out time to learn how to use the signals and you start making money on a shorter period of time. Then if you now want to go deeper into trading, fine, you can also take in a course. Because There are skills that might be strange to you, but you have to learn to commit to them. So part of the structures that enable me to even run these communities, making deals with forest companies and also analysts. Because what there are other things, other goals I have that I was attached to this. So this is not just an earning grant for me; it's also a training grant for me. So I have got a lot of testimonials that I said, and I choose to highlight the ones I've highlighted. So because these are like some of my top favorites. So there are hundred of and what there I'm sure that this concept of using signals to trade is not new. There are hundreds of like now if you start looking for signal channels out there. Like the last year, one of our signal a major signal providers disappointed us last year. I would say there's a lot of people started looking for signals everywhere. You understand? But the most of those people they just collect subscription fee and just leave it to your fate. Or some actually not collect fee, they have other ways to get it to join. But so some just assume you're already a master and navigating the market. But that's not always the case. So first of all, I'm not charging any access fees to my Signal channel. All you need is your trading capital. And I will also try my best to we were doing video sessions before last year got too hectic with my son and other things. But I'm trying to also get people to also help with this year to run those sessions so that it will be more consistent. So, and my goal for this community is to impact it beyond forex trading. Like now, we just finished doing a session on financial goals. So, ideally, it's not just trading. I'll give you your goals this year. Yeah. So, but what my goal is that what even as you join this community, please be faithful. You have to be faithful to follow the systems. That's the biggest challenge I have with people joining this community. If you already knew the system that worked for you, probably you know how to join the community. So when you join the system, just follow the system. So for this question of is your passion feeding you, there are times you have to adopt new things to sustain you temporarily. So I'm saying temporarily for people who just want to use this thing to like earn more to see themselves through this period as they build other things, or permanently, as the case may be. So you have to if you are trying to get something temporary, it's not like for you to start putting hands into things that take time to get results. You already have something you are building that might take time to get results. Adding a second thing to it, not really. It's just I don't think it's a good use of your time. One of the reasons why I love the forex market is that what the reward is baked into the market. You don't have to apply to work for anybody to start earning. So there are times where I even wish I started learning forex back in 2017 and not online writing. But I've gotten results with the skills that I have currently, so I just consoled myself. So I'm saying that for the people here who are learning other skills and they're not ready to go to the stage two of hunting for jobs. So I've picked up skills over the years, like sales, design, and all those things. So am I saying that forex is the only way to earn significantly? No. But what for a place like Nigeria, the more you can ensure your future, the better. So talking of potting or learning new things, let's talk about individuals and companies that made the switch also when they discovered something new. Are we still here? We are still here. Just type A. Let me take a water break. So this is one of my favorite segments of this section because that's where a lot of people get shots. So the first brand that I'm highlighting with this segment that made the switch is Nokia. So Nokia started off by selling paper. I think they also sold books. I'm not sure, but I'm sure of this tissue paper. So Nokia started off with tissue paper, and they sold tissue paper for years. But in one of the most strangest pivots I've ever seen, they pivoted from tissue paper to making phones. Like, who does that? Like, is it looking as if it's the same factory that does tissue paper that produces phone? But they made that switch when they found out that okay, these are the things that can serve us better. You understand? Another example, because I'm showing you this thing so to show you that what switching to increase your earnings is not wrong. And that's why I also said that in earlier. You should know why you're switching. Are you doing this thing to sustain yourself on the short term, or are you doing it because you want to go full time into trading? So you know how to plan yourself. So you know that am I trading this thing part time? Am I trading this thing full time? So full time means that what we also have a trading course that I can give you access to. So you can go deep into those trading courses. And I say it will help you now marry the signals with like all those things. So another example I showed a lot of people is what is Samsung. Samsung they started off by selling fish, dried fish. I never knew that Samsung sold fish in the past. Like I said, when I think I'm like, how do you move from selling dried fish to making phones? So it means that they even choose a brand name that is universal because Samsung fish is like like that. You tell everybody that Samsung sells fish or they sold fish, they will like what I say. They make phones or they make other gadgets or Samsung even makes military things. So like the company is just like they're going wild. They have a military department that makes tanks. Hmm. So, but what fish was not having them, so they moved to technology. And that one is a popular example. Oh, Lamborghinis are like trending, but they started off from tractors. Actually, the reason why the guy started making sports cars was he bought like he had like three Ferraris, and he went to complain to Enzo Ferrari. So Enzo Ferrari is the founder of Ferrari, the car. So he went to complain to Enzo Ferrari that the Ferraris are having an issue with the brake. You know that their brake system doesn't work, and it's actually true that he has ideas on how to make a better brake. So Enzo told him to focus on making tractors. Oh, it didn't pain the guy. So that's how Lamborghini started making. They still make tractors now, but now most people know Lamborghinis for their sport cars, not even the tractors. So depending on what your motivations can be, know that which is possible. So I think I also have examples. Do I have examples of personal brands that also made the switch? So, but like I said, focus is always important. You understand? So there's a lot of ideas that you can get, and what you find out was that you still have to start with one to find success in it. You understand? So even for personal brands, people like Dangote they started with cement, and now they moved to salt, and now it's in oil refinery. Jebuzos started with books and moved to selling other products. Now he's even building a space company. So there are other things like even when they fired Steve, we used Apple earlier. When they fired Steve Jobs from Apple, he went to go and build Pixar as a movie studio that he later even sold to Disney and got when he got back to Apple. So, like I said, I don't want people to just join this community for the sake of like the money. I found out that people thrive more when they have a structure. So it means that you have to take your goals setting serious. So if this trading thing is something you want to use to raise funds, you also have to have something else that you're also working towards. So if not, you give up on the trading also because there's always going to be tough days in trading too. I'm not going to sit there and say that it's going to be all true. So you have something else you're working on, and that's what you know that okay, this week is not because at times I will tell people not to trade. Though, this week is not a good week. Don't trade. So you should have something else that you're doing, not you now put all your whole hope on the trading and say, what am I doing? You get so because the goal is to also trade profitably. That there are weeks that are turbulent. Just stay away from the market for that week. And now we didn't trade throughout January because January is a very dicey month. I will not tell beginners to trade in January. So now I'm resuming trading this February. So because now the market is now much more stable now. Some people actually for second middle of January, market becomes stable. But still, I just think we just rest January. Use January and plan yourself your year. Plan on that thing then. February start trading. Those some people started trading by middle of January, and they're making money, but probably they are the more experienced ones. So one of the bonuses that comes with this is like a free forex course. Normally it costs $100 to take that course, but I know what it took me to like get that course for free. But let's talk about the forex markets because most people don't know what the forex market is. So this is like a summary. I just use ChatGPT to do this summary because I don't. You can only learn it on yourself later. You already know what that forex gives money. So that's the most important thing. But the average daily trading volume of the forex market is 6.6 trillion, and these are as 2019. No, I'm not getting the updated data. And what the forex market is decentralized. My in-law trades also. That my wife's elder brother. So when I went to Abuja last week. I was like, I want to trade New York session. And he was trying to like rush to go home and get home and trade New York session because a lot of us are at home. So the foreign market is decentralized and operate globally. So there's London, New York, Tokyo, and Singapore centers. So they have different times of the day. And there's also that volume. And there's different participants. It's not just you. Central banks trade forex, commercial banks trade forex, institutions, individual hedge funds, and yeah, they call you retail traders. So a lot of people are trading markets daily, and they're different price. The foreign market is what it operates 4 hours a day, 5 days a week. So it's on break on weekends. You don't trade Saturday and Sunday. It's only crypto that never sleeps. So forex Saturday and Sundays you don't trade. It's actually good times to review your trades and also increase one or two of your knowledge that might be, you might have to beef up your knowledge on certain things. It's already God is already 10:30. I have to move fast. Let's just move, guys. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. So now let's talk about the PTT system. We're wrapping up. So we have what I'm actually creating a new signal channel this year. So even for the existing guys, you have to join the new signal channel. You have to onboard everybody again. You have to onboard everybody again. I was getting complaints from my partners. There's a lot of people that joined have left. They're not trading actively. So I'm onboarding people again If you are going to trade with us this year, you have to go through the onboarding system again to join the new Signal channel. So this I'm retiring this old Signal channel and creating a new one tomorrow. So but we have like this, there are signals drop daily, and was in when there's an onboarding guide that I give, like that guide that we're talking about. So we have foreign analysts that will provide you training signals Monday to Friday. So it will take you less than a minute to copy and place these orders. Uh, and we try to I advise we have signals that take longer to hit profit, and the one that hits profit faster. The way we go, usually two types of signals, and choose the one that works for you. So we have two types of signals: those that focus on shorter time frames and those that focus on longer time frames. You can choose based on your preferences. I've explained the differences in the onboarding guide that you get as you're joining. So now you are 100% in charge of your accounts. You make deposits yourself, you make withdrawals yourself. Nobody's going to manage your accounts for you. We don't do account management system. If anybody from the community come and tell you let's contribute money, report them, please. Uche, now please ask your question in the chat box. You are raising your hand to ask question. So you are going to manage your accounts yourself. Nobody's going to trade for you. Please, we don't do account management here. I will say, let me just give you $1,000 so you trade for me. No, I'm saying it so what that's how it works. Because trading is what one of the things about like now the guy been trending on Twitter for 3 days now. A very experienced forex trader, but there was a trading issue and he lost almost $60,000. And because what when you start trading with other people's money, you ignore risk management. It takes a very experienced forex trader to do account management. I see some newbie traders doing account management and just laughing, and some of them will not go and start. It because what if you promise somebody that I'll give you if you give me $1,000, I'll give you $300 by month end, or I'll give you $500. If it's a week you're meant to take a break on trading, you will still want to trade because you're trying to meet targets. All those things. I don't want to also do that in here. So you're going to fund the account yourself. I'm not going to you fund the trading account yourself. You're not sending me any money. And what all you need to do is just show me I'm done with the onboarding and add it to Signal Group. So I'm not even charging you money for the community. I don't have strength. So that is that. You and your account, manage your account yourself. No one else have access to your account. So there are steps that you have to follow. But why does this exist? I think the things I've said, this community is more of like a phase for me. I've been trying to I've been meaning to build a financial related product. I did a lot of studies on finances last year. Do you guys know that 84% of the average Nigerian household, 84% of their income goes to food? That's very bad. Like I read the US, theirs is like food is like 15%. You guys, how many of us knew that the average Nigerian household spend 84% of their income on food? How many of us know that? Like, so one of the things is I'm already building a product this year. I was telling you guys I want to build a financial related product last year. I'm already building it this year. So all the insight I got from last year, that's the product I'm building. Even though I'm not talking much about it yet. So, but I'm sure that the more we do this thing, there's also somebody I'm going to also partner with that is building financial related products. So that's one of the major things for it for me. So even though yes, I've been able to strike deals with trading communities, and was like now OktaFX sent me a package gift last year, January, December. They sent me bottle. They even invited me to the Lagos event, but I could not go. But yes, if I wanted to start charging money for this community, I don't know that they charge money for the signal and all those things. But to me, it goes beyond that. I just try to find my way to sustain it with my partnership with system brokers to sustain the community. Because like signals now, all those things cost money to secure all those things. You have to pay the cost that people are getting for free. Is not free because it's free. It costs me money for you to get access to the course. Okay, TJ gets actually last sent in October. Okay, next time. I actually in Lagos, so I was in Enugu, so that whole travel thing I could not do it. Okay, this year if they invite me, if anybody in Lagos, I'll send them to go. No, if I cannot go, I'll tell the person to go. I'll say, okay, I'm sending one of my representatives to come. So you are net of big boys. So let's focus. Let's focus. So yeah, so I just trying to my best to make sure it's sustainable. So my partnership with is because you have to use the brokers I'm recommending because that is how we made it sustainable. So it's the reward they give. Oh, your community is doing well. Take this thing, okay, and settle all those things. So if not, I push the cost away from you guys. And it also means for me, I have to make sure that was the community is legit, because if you guys are not trading well, Outliers will not send me bottle. They say the people you refer are not doing well. So are you sure you're treating them well? So they send me bottle. They send me. I don't know what saw the package I sent. They send me bottle. They send me umbrella. Like there was power bank inside and a whole lot of other things. So your community is doing well. So that's my happiness. I want people to do well. So like okay, maybe this year they'll send me a car. So yeah, so that is that. So now what? Now the fact that this community is free to join doesn't mean you have. I was giving minimal requirement, but even that I was able to. Okay, this is even more testimonials. Like I said, testimonials are different. Like so, this guy made $31 in his first trade, and I was like, see, that's what he didn't. He wanted to thank for the opportunity. He never knew. One of the biggest things in this community, that a lot of people that never knew that they could make money from trading. Like they join and start making money. He said, I've been always saying I will learn trading, but now, he said he even got a course, but he could not move through with it. But what he was able to make like $31 from his very first trade. So, like I said, if you come into this thing, this system, just watch that video. A lot of people that make mistake, they jump the onboarding video and they start telling us, say you are not serious. So at least as you're joining, watch those onboarding video, understand it well. It's even from Wednesday that I will start giving people access. So if people join today, tomorrow, you you even show proof you have watched the video before I even add you to the Signal channel. Because I don't have time for story. So now there are different tiers for this thing. The minimum tier is $100 starting capital. There's the 150. So each of the tiers has their benefits. So for the people that there's 100% bonus. I think I'll have to continue those bonus and see if I can activate it or get from final. I should be able to get a bonus for you guys. But for those that's $150, so you have to check based on the dollar rates currently to now know how much you're going to use to start trading. But I was able to secure a $50 slot from OctaFX, but it's very limited. So I always reserve the $50 slots for the first 5 people to join. And so once that first starts talking, then you have to other people joining have to start joining with $100. So and this is like the smallest you can see everywhere. I know a particular guy, he says it's $1,000. So if you have $1,000, go. But like I said, I know what my goals for this community are. You understand? So I know what the goals for the community are. So for the bonuses, for the bonuses, for the bonuses. So PCT Pro is like everybody gets PCT Pro. You're in PCT Pro by default. Then there's also the trading journal. That's what you're meant to get. So these $200 are focusing this, but there are people that trade more than this. So there are people that trade with $500. I'm not saying that this is how much most used, but like these are the benchmarks, like the most basic of the most basics. So if you want to take a slot, someone is saying you're just joining now. I don't know what to do for you. I was announcing this thing for days. So I want to post the link. I'm posting the link to, I think I'll just post the link here in the chat box. Why is my phone 2%? I plugged it before the session started. I'm posting the link to the WhatsApp. Just send me a DM. DM. See, someone was giving me money on WhatsApp and I did not know. And I was here talking. Uh, so I'm sending. Should I send the link on WhatsApp or here? So if you want to join the community, just send me a link. So we're gonna start the onboarding process for you. So for those people that don't have up to $100, I have 5 slots for $100. Yet $50. So once that $50 is gone, then we'll go back to the $100, 150. Then questions, please. Questions. 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 Questions, please. Ask a question in the chat box here. So those who send me on WhatsApp, let me load that WhatsApp web on my laptop here. It's better that way for me. Where's WhatsApp web? Oh, okay, yes. So we have 4 slots left for $50. Someone is taking $50 slots. Um, please, the slots are only what secures your slots is you depositing tonight, though. Not saying some people come and say I want to take a slot, then do not say that's when don't take up some of these slots. You should come, you know, you're depositing you're depositing this night. Just send a DM. I think I've gotten like 3 DMs now. Don't I'll give you where to deposit. Please let's ask questions. I also want to be I use this time to also take questions, please. Please don't answer in the chat box, send on WhatsApp.